A person, whoever it is, right, they need to maintain a very good human relationship. That's why whether you are working or you're not working, please do maintain a very good human relations. Organizational objective, what the company wants you to do it. That is what you are supposed to do. That is how human resource management will be done. Maintaining work atmosphere. That maintaining the atmosphere is there, right? That is a work culture. It should go very smooth. That is very, very important. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce in Vidhyaashram First Kid College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students for the first session of the first unit. Now here, when we go with human resource management, the first chapter is Introduction. Now, why you people need to understand this chapter is because from this chapter, you'll be getting 15 marks question, 10 marks question and 2 marks question. So what exactly can be the 15 marks question? When we understand human resource management, what usually people actually think what is human resource management is, they feel that there is a manager who's gonna check how other people are working. But exactly if I need to tell you, that is not what human resource management is all about, right? So here when we go with it, here I have given you skills, human resource, training. That's exactly what happens in a human resource management. So here, human resource management is responsible for maintaining good human relations. So a person, whoever it is, right, they need to maintain a very good human relationship. That's why whether you are working or you're not working, please do maintain a very good human relations. In the organization, it is also concerned with development of individual. There should be what? Development of individual and achieve integrations of goals of the organization and those of the individual. See, when we go with the objectives, there are 3 types. One, organizational objective. The second one, if you go, societal objective. That is, you need to do something for the society. And then the last one, if you understand, that is called individual objective. That is called personal objective. So human resource management will help you people to achieve those goals. Now, when we go with the next one here, please do understand. Human resource management, we got it. What exactly is the definition? So the definition is human resource management is the practice of recruiting. So you need to recruit a person. Then you will go with hiring him, deploying and managing an organizational employee. So HRM is often referred to simply as human resource. That is called HR. So many a times you don't hear this word HRM. You always hear the word HR. So nature of human resource management, what exactly happens in this nature? What is the work of human resource management? The first is, it is inherent part of management. So without this, management cannot work smoothly. It cannot function smoothly. Pervasive function, everywhere it is there, right? Universally accepted. Basic to all functional areas. Whenever we go with functional areas, what exactly happens is the functions of management, we have planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So here what happens, human resource management is everywhere in the entire function, plus it is what? A basic to all functional areas. It is people centered. We only concentrate on whom? That is the human. Personal activities or functions, if you go with it, human resource management is always there. It is a continuous process and it is based on what? Human relations. So these are the natures of human resource. Now what is the objective of it? As I told you before itself, right? The organizational objective, what the company wants you to do it. That is what you are supposed to do. That is how human resource management will be done. Next is functional objectives, personal objective, societal objective. So these are the objectives. To achieve that, that is the reason we actually hire more people. When we hire more people, again the question mark, right? The question mark is, why is this person hiring him? So that the organizational objective is done. The functional objective is set. The societal objective is set. And exactly why is that? this person, he's working so that his personal desires, his personal objective, that should be fulfilled. Need for HRM. Now, why there is a need? Or without human resource management, can we do it? That's a question mark, right? So the need is here for good industrial relations. See, that's why we say IR. So if you have a good human resource management, an industrial relation will be very good. So that is how the productivity will be more, the sales will be more, the profitability will be more. That's the reason we need HRM. Create organizational commitment. Whatever the commitments of the organization is there, that will be met. Meeting with changing environment. See here, what happened with COVID, we all know, right? How human resource was before COVID, that is say pre-COVID, post-COVID, if you divide it, there are so many things which has come, say like work from home. So there is a person who will check what exactly you are doing and how exactly is the result of it. So here also the pattern changes. So meeting with changing environment, human resource management will also change. That's why there is a need for HRM. Change in political philosophy. So political philosophy, if there is a change, no, people will not know what exactly they are supposed to do. No. But if they have a beautiful HR who knows what exactly to be done and how to deal with people, then it is the best. Next is enhance pressure on employees. They'll get the work done through all these means of management. Meeting research and development requirements. So that is the reason we need HRM. What is the importance of HRM? Now, when we go with this importance of HRM, please understand this is a 10 marks question. First is recruitment and training. That is a major part. That is the important. Next is performance appraisal. You need to appreciate those people who really work good. You should also see to it who are the people who are not working and get the work done by them. So this performance appraisal is what? Checking whether the work is getting done or not. And if it is getting done very good, then you are supposed to appreciate the employees with, say, giving a reward, which is monetary or non-monetary. Next is maintaining work atmosphere. That maintaining the atmosphere is there, right? That is a work culture. It should go very smooth. That is very, very important. Managing disputes, right? See, whenever there are many people working in an organization, gradually disputes will happen. So why do we need HR? In the sense to make sure that even if there is a dispute, there will not be a dispute which is like beyond the control. You need to manage the dispute and separate everything. Developing public relations. So whenever there is a problem, the HR should pitch in. That is where we really need the HR, so that any disputes or any public relation is there, the HR will come and he or she will intervene and then they will solve the issues. Functions of HRM. There are two types of functions. One is managerial function, another is operating function. So here when we go with managerial function, what are the functions which we have is planning, organizing, directing and controlling. So these are what? The managerial functions which they are supposed to do it. Next one is operative function. So whenever we go with operative, now please do understand these things. That is the operative functions. First is procurement of personnel. See, the word personnel is there. No, that is called staff. Staff is called personnel. So development as well as the procurement, if you go with it. Procurement of personnel, development of personnel, and what? Compensation. Giving them what? Compensation. That is the consideration for whatever the work they have done. Maintaining good industrial relation. That's why they say IR is very important. To maintain an industrial relation, only people hire more of HR. Record keeping, who is working, who is not working, what time they came, what time they went, everything will be done by what? The HR. Personal planning and evaluation. That is also very, very important. That's why this is called operative functions. Now, personal management. Please don't get confused with HR and personal management are not the same. I'm just repeating. Personal management and HR are not the same. Personal management is a traditional one. HR is a modern one. So personal management, you can get this for 2 marks. Personal management can be defined as obtaining, using and maintaining a satisfied workforce. It is a significant part of management concern with employees at work and with their relationship within the organization. That's why, see here, Flippo, he says, personal management is planning, organizing, compensation, integration and maintenance of people for the purpose of conducting to organizational, individual and societal goals. So here, please understand, personal management is a very traditional practice. Whatever was a demerit of personal management was being made as a rectification, and that is how the HR came to birth. Difference between personal management and human resource management. If you go with this is a 10 marks question. Take it from me, 10 marks question. So meaning, I've already told you, approach, personal is traditional and here HR is what? That is the modern technique. Now the same way if you go with it here, treatment of manpower, here they treat him as machine or tool. But in HR, see, that's why the demerit of personal management was made as a merit of HR. That's why it is an asset. HR, they feel that people are the asset. But personal management, they feel that people are machines and tools. Next is basic of pay. That is through job evaluation. Types of function, routine function. Now the routine function, if you go with it, right? People, they don't want to work actually. But whereas you go with it, HR, it is all about strategic function and performance evaluation. See, the last two, if you understand, you will get the difference. Management role, it is transaction and communication is indirect. See, it is what? Indirect, transaction. There is just transaction here. But HR is a transformation. You will change the entire system and the person. So that's why it is what? Transformational, and it is what? Direct. You don't need to go with it. It is indirect here. But here it is what? Direct. You can actually approach it. So these are the differences. Please do understand. 10 marks question it is. Next, labor management, if you go, it is all about collective bargaining contract. What you want to do, what is that I gonna give you? That is what they're gonna talk about it. Here, individual contract, it is like what exactly you want, I'm there to cater. Next, here, initiative, if you learn properly here, right? Piecemeal and here integrated. So very, very important it is, right? Management action, it is a procedure. Decision making is very slow. If you understand, it is fast, it is business needs. Job design, division of labor, that is what Henry Fayol said, right? Division, Henry Fayol. But here if you go, it is groups and teams. They're going to divide into what? Groups and teams, and easily you can go. That's why in HR you have what? Team leader, TL. Whatever the TL says, we're going to do it. That is how it goes. Focus, it's focus on primary. But here if you go with it, the treat manpower of organization has valued assets. So that is what they go with it, right? Next one we have is process of HRM. See, process of HRM is a 10 marks question. First one, recruitment, selection, hiring, training and development, performance management, remuneration. See, this is very, very important. Remuneration to employees and benefits. Without giving money, they won't do it. The next is employee relations. So this is what the HR process is. That is, first is what? They're going to recruit. They're going to invite people to face an interview. Then they're going to do interview. Then they're going to go with selection. Then after selection, they're going to hire, okay, this person is fit for this particular job. Then they're going to go with training and development. Next is performance appraisal. Remuneration, compensation. See, without money, they don't work. So you are supposed to give what? Fair remuneration. Not just remuneration, fair remuneration. The last one is what? Employee relations. So what is the role of HR manager? It's a 15 marks question, or it can come as a 10 marks question. You are supposed to write the points and then explain it. First is HRP, job analysis and design. Hiring the candidate, that is the role of HR manager. He need to hire right person to a right place. So the next one is training and development. So every person, whoever is a fresher, he or she needs to go for training and development. Next is design workplace policies. You are supposed to tell your employees what exactly the workplace policy is. Monitor performance, check to it, evaluate what exactly they are doing it. Maintaining work culture, resolve conflict, ensure health and safety of employee, then rewards and incentives. Everything you give it, that is the role of HR manager. Next one is trends influencing HR practice. What are the new trends which is influencing the HR practice? The first one here is globalization and its impact, because we have gone worldwide, right? So HR practice will impact Indian HR practice, of US HR practice, of say Dubai HR practice. Now people from Dubai who comes and works in India, they're gonna see to it what exactly is happening. And people who are working in India and they go to USA, they're gonna check what exactly it is. Now what happens is, whatever the Indian HR practice was, that person gonna tell the US people what exactly they gonna follow it. So whichever is the best practice, they're gonna go with it. That's a major trend which will influence HR practice. Workforce diversity, changing skill requirements, corporate downsizing. See, this is the biggest thing which happened in COVID. Corporate downsizing. The work is more, but people are less. Continuous improvement programs, re-engineering work process for improved productivity, contingent workforce, decentralization worksite, and the last one is employee involvement. Nowadays, employee involvement is very less comparatively to how people used to be, because of so many rapid things which is happening yet. So any doubt regarding this session, please do call us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you. Thank you.